deeply embarrassing watching all this crap.
Is it?
Yes.
Why?
Because you can tell I didn't know what I was doing for. Well, I mean, not that I do now, but like you could really tell. I did not know what the crap I was doing.
But yeah, like the first couple of years were like, what do we even do? We should say something. So they were more like standing.
Yeah.
Have a conversation. And then we started being more like, oh no, it needs to be something bigger that's like defining for the year.
Oh my gosh, are you ready for this emotional roller coaster that I'm about to go on? And everybody and the team, even thinking about it, already has me emotional. Oh, doing this alone is going to be rough. Every time I'm in here, this bubble of thought hits really hard. To know that my life has changed so much over the 10 years that I've been here that I can't even talk about it without getting emotional. It's hard to revisit this journey, even as hopeful and loving and full of joy. There was a lot of hurt and a lot of pain. And re-looking at that is difficult. And it's going to be a really interesting journey to take together. I am here by myself. And I wish I could be proud. But sometimes it's hard knowing how much it's changed and how much our world has evolved here on the channel, and knowing that relationships and friends I had at the beginning have evolved, changed, or disintegrated. But I warn you that I have not seen any of these except for probably when they aired. Because this, and I usually let them live in the past as they were. Ooh, I really thought I'd be able to talk at least for that first couple. But hi.
Oh, hi.
I'm already crying.
You started without me?
Yeah.
You know how I told you should react with everybody that was there for this year anniversary?
Oh my gosh.
Well, why don't we do it together?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get a chair.
Oh my god, I can't even do an intro without crying.
That's okay. I throw away all your intros. They're garbage.
Thank you. They are. Welcome. I've got my tissue box.
Notice anything different about me?
I loved the eyeliner the minute you walked in.
What are we doing today, Sid?
We're going through the years. And going through each year video. I needed your human comfort so I don't just weep the whole
This is good.
time.
This is good. This is what 10 years has done.
Yeah.
We are this now.
I'm like, you're my comfort human. I'm like, please don't.
You and
Stay here,
we're gonna go back through a little bit and watch the journey. This is gonna be really good because I think you and I will be able to add unique context to some of the stuff that went on. So the video for the first year, we were like, okay, well, we should do something. Yeah. You're going to see between, and we'll get there, but this one and the 2 year, you're going to really see we started leaning into professional looks and looking a little better, looking more, put together and stuff. But this was the very casual 1 year. Yeah. I had just quit Target, but you were still working at Target during this video. Yes.
I was there for the first couple of years of GP.
I brought a laptop and we plugged in a Yeti. Yeah. And I just cranked the gain on that sucker.
It was just a wall in their, apartment living room.
All right. Let's do this.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's have trauma.
I honestly don't remember what we talk about at all.
We are celebrating our 1 year.
I just remember being like, we don't know each other and we're standing in this room together.
Whatever language you may speak.
Was this the first time we had everybody? No, because we had some events.
We had small groups, but I don't know that we'd ever as a team, had to talk together before.
Right.
Because, we want to spread. We want to spread our love.
The lighting, the crop, the audio, it's just so good.
This was just regular lighting from
I think we peaked quality-wise.
We did start our heart thing here, though.
This was back when I was censoring the channel, right?
Yes. Oh, we had our names on the back. Oh, my God, and a quote or something?
The reason you don't
I swear I have this shirt somewhere. I should have dug it out.
So we actually have a Facebook, a Twitter.
But I swear it's
Oh,
been somewhere.
Facebook.
Uh-huh.
We were really...
It's twitter.com/watchgirlsplay.
Oh my God.
Facebook.com/watchgirlsplay.
When we first
And
started everything.
The username's just watchgirlsplay. Just find our username. We're going to try to put some more pictures and comments, but we want to hear your guys' feedback. You guys aren't telling us anything. Yeah, we don't know you're there.
We don't know you're there.
Well,
that's because there weren't a lot of people there.
To address is all of our comments. You guys leave so many comments, we can't keep up with all of them. We try really hard. I'm like,
Oh my gosh. The amount of comments now versus then.
Right.
Like, if we thought we couldn't keep up with them then.
Our favorites, and we're going to share them with you.
I feel like we kept up with them then. I don't know.
Oh my God, we did pull comments.
Yeah.
We read them.
Yeah.
Statistic homework to watch all your videos. You're hilarious.
Cute.
Dedication, okay? That is dedication.
I think that's my favorite still, is people are like, I'm supposed to be doing homework, but I'm hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, don't worry about getting smart.
They said, I was so scared that I was putting my apple in my garbage, and when Sydney said, go, 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 I ran as fast as I could to my garbage and threw it like I finally had finished Outlast. And I just thought that was hilarious.
Outlast is still one of my favorite games.
Are you looking forward to the trials?
I want it back. I played the beta, and they said beta's coming out again. I thought it was going to be awful.
We lost Rocher
like,
right after this.
You forgot to mention that you'll finally be able to explore the rest of your surroundings.
Yeah, because I think she was only there for a couple months window.
What
Like, we got
happened?
her, we hit this, and then she left. Her
It was weird, right?
fiance was in the
Right.
military, and so she went with him. And at that point, we couldn't
Her and
do
Renee had a
remote.
falling out right then.
Yeah.
But I guess is better now.
So when the
Oh, these are the ones I picked. Maybe. I don't know.
Fights, etc.
Oh, I
We still get these questions.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know what girl sleepovers are like.
We do. Yeah, we have after every shoot,
And my hair's doing the thing that I still hate.
which is
Every time I put my hair to the side, that
Oh.
side comes out. Every time. Don't know why.
Cute, but not necessarily hot. Damn
How dare they?
There's more.
Oh.
that audio is so good.
One has huge tits.
Ooh, we're gonna have to censor that now. YouTube won't be happy.
Oh my God.
The one with the glasses looks like a dead fish, though. That's
Oh,
Bitches need to stop faking rage and.
Part of me wants to do these videos
At least
again.
it's good that the hate has started strong and
Yeah,
always stayed.
it's always been there.
Always been there.
I think, like, we knew coming in, I think, maybe not the scope of women on the internet, but, like, this already opened up, like, at that stage, what women in gaming online really looked like. Like, you get comments about your appearance and, like, just very focused on that rather than, like, skill or anything. It's always how do you look.
You really get a lot of that hatred from people in the get out of here. You
it
shouldn't
was a
be
lot
here.
of personality comments versus like looks or how you talk or just like I don't know, the way that you present yourself.
Right.
Those were the opinions we got and still get to this day. Not really like, oh my God, this game was great and I loved your, gameplay. It was, oh my God, you wore a weird outfit today. Mm-hmm.
You are the ugliest human being I've ever seen in the world.
Yeah.
Like, that's the comment. Like,
Yeah. It's like, okay, thanks.
okay.
What do I do with that? It
Like-
was like these kind of videos were like your audition videos. Like, instead of having to give them to somebody to like say if you're good enough for a part, you sort of just gave it to everyone.
Right.
And then everyone gets to decide on if for them you're good enough for your part. And so our comment section and our community was sort of the place to pull from because we didn't have like more of a content idea at the time that was entirely from us. We were like, we're just starting out. We're getting to know ourselves. We're getting to know our team. And so this was a way to lean in and be like, you know what? I hear you because we're on the internet and you're going to have opinions about us and we're just going to talk about it.
LOL, they're starting to blur Andrea's mouth so she can't offend deaf people.
This is true.
Ouch!
Saying like even that, like we were doing that because YouTube was and we were trying to make sure cursing wasn't a thing.
right.
And so to get the curse to go away, we had to blur mouths also.
Well, and my original vision for the channel was it was family friendly, but as people came in, it changed.
And
Yeah.
we're just a bunch of girls that like to play video games and hang out sometimes.
And you can't.
And that's what it was then. Was we like what we're doing and it's a fun hobby. And we want to share that with you.
Says,
You look like lesbos. People only watch your for the tits.
Being a girl and playing video games, not disrespecting your videos, they aren't bad, but you really aren't helping any genuine girl gamers by exclaiming, hey guys, we're girls.
I like how
and
they
we
spell
play
it all.
Vidya spelled wrong, games spelled wrong, watch us because we are spelled wrong, girls spelled wrong.
It was amazing how much we liked this name and how judged we got for it.
Yeah. I'm not ashamed of GP's name.
No.
But I
think
do understand that over time the characteristic and the personality of the channel does change.
Well,
but
and
that doesn't mean
people
just
put a lot of weight on certain words. And so like whereas we looked at it as more of like a gamer bubble, the weight of the internet and women puts different like I don't know, power on just the word girls and the word play. Like that together has changed how people actually take those words in. Even in the first couple years, I remember just discussing like with people that I was determined to change people's minds and like make it fine again. And I'm like, why is it that these words together mean that to you? That's unfair. And it's not even what those words mean. Like, so I remember being like determined to be like, no, this is my name and I'm going to plant hard into it.
That's why you outlasted this team. I do think it's funny that people in the comments are like, oh, I really miss the old girls. But like, who do you miss? Do you miss Drea? Well, go watch Drea. You miss Kenzie? Go watch Kenzie. You miss Renee? Go watch her. Like, it's not like they are somehow banned from the internet.
No.
Also, they refer to them as the OG girls, which always frustrates me because right now, most of the team that is here has been here twice as long.
Yeah.
As the girls who were here during the start. And I get that. And I do not mind that they loved them. I loved them. I loved all of these people. I worked with them and tried to be a positive influence on them. We didn't really spend time together as a team.
No.
The production was you guys would shoot for 8 hours.
And we were all pretty separate. So like I didn't
you
know
wouldn't necessarily come
these
in.
guys as well. So we were still getting to know each other and how to work together. And then we did this video. And I think this was the first time we'd really like had to do a group shoot day where we all were kind of like had to figure out how to talk, when to talk. And like it became more of a team. I think this was pretty much the first step of that because that didn't exist before this video.
And so what ended up happening, and we'll kind of even see that a little bit in the second year, is that there started being this, I love it here, and if I need to work with that person, I will, and I'll do fine at it. But it'll never be, they'll never be.
Yeah, well, and our personal times were very different. Like I had full-time work and full-time school. Not everybody did that. They were like maybe doing a job and their schedules were a lot looser than mine because I lived with my godparents at the time and I told them about this project and I would leave and be like, okay, I'm not coming back from work for like these 4 hours or whatever. And they'd be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm playing video games. And they're like, great, you're doing a really fun hobby.
Supportive.
Oh, yeah. My godmother thought this was the greatest thing. And I would come home so excited about what we did and whatever. And I would have to, like, do homework forever. And so, like, they saw that as, like, thank God she's getting out of the house. Because otherwise I was just taking care of their toddlers in the house and going to school. So this was something that was mine.
Would you be a mom now?
Now.
If you weren't in GP? Like,
probably.
Had GP never happened, would you be a mom?
Probably.
Would you be a teacher?
I think so. It would have been a lot harder, but I think I would have fought for it more. Like, this gave me a space where my bills were covered, but
Not until 20... so I officially hired you in 2017.
But at that time, I would have had to be a full-time student teacher, which is basically an unpaid internship at all times in order to do what I wanted. So it was either I was going to probably work harder to do a teacher because I would be Monday through Friday unpaid. And then have to figure out how to pay my rent the rest of the week.
This you could at least juggle with a full-time
like
thing.
This I could completely focus on. I enjoyed it because it became more than just a hobby, but it felt like a fun hobby at the same time. And I was able to afford an apartment. And so I think it took priority because the school world was hard. But yeah, I think if this hadn't presented itself in my life, that would have been the track I fell into.
So 2015 now. And we've already lost Rashay, as we know.
We gained Molly.
And Molly was just a bright spark. And she was really the first person with a little bit of a gaming background in the sense that...
it wasn't like hobby gaming for her. Like we all kind of knew like Mario and like things like that. Like Molly was a gamer.
Yeah, she actually spent time in her life playing games. And so it was something she enjoyed. But she was also very bright and had a great talent of being fun and energetic. And so she just slotted in really well. Molly is still to this day the one person I think I miss the most because she was genuinely kind.
We're still friends on Facebook.
Are you guys?
We comment every once in a while, little stuff, just because like she had the same thing where her life trajectory went somewhere else.
I'm proud of her.
And it was never a bad thing. It was just, again, GP was not the priority in her career and
and
life
it wasn't
timeline.
really GP wasn't really sure what it was.
No, we weren't even sure if it would still survive. Like we didn't know if we would dump it in a year.
Right.
You know.
Your hair.
Oh yeah,
down.
started wearing my hair down.
So 2 years ago, as you know, we started a plan. We wanted to do something fun, but something exciting with a little twist.
It was not a great space because we were working out of Kenzie's garage. So this is Kenzie's little dining room section. And
we
weren't really welcomed here. We were tolerated here, but we weren't really welcomed. So her roommates and her boyfriend at the time I think tolerated us, I feel like, but
it was very much you have
when
to
we were
exist
filming, they would just kind of walk through and do their own thing.
We didn't have like a set space that felt like we could
So you can already
create.
tell they feel more, like a little bit more uncomfortable in just being free.
Yeah, to just talk.
Just because we didn't have a space where we felt this is a bubble where we're comfortable. Yeah. You can almost just kind of tell there's a little bit more withdrawnness.
And we still didn't see each other at this point.
No, there was not really a lot of
we
team
came in
event.
separate to do videos and then pieced out again.
We're being seen, we're growing, and it's all because of you guys, and we want to thank you.
You guys have shared girlhood with your friends.
Everybody's kind of quiet because we're
we're in the house, we can't like yell.
We're trying not to bug everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember just unlocking the door, coming in, and I like barely saw anybody at this point in our GP timeline. I rarely saw the rest of the team.
But as you know, it takes a lot of effort and work from us to put those out. So give us a little slack.
We were increasing video production, looks like.
Depending on what they are.
Oh yeah, was this when we tried to do every day? Was that around
Might have
here?
been.
Or 5 days a week?
Might have been when you guys were doing the solos. Well, and you can kind of see now the separation in the click because we have a 4-click and then we have a 2-click. And while that wasn't necessarily something that was becoming a dominant problem, you can kind of see that even accidentally, the layout is this way.
Yeah, there was still some cross, like, Molly was pretty good with everybody, and then Renee and Mariah were really close.
Yep.
Still at this point.
It was before we really had a vision.
Yeah, there was no, like, we would show up for these videos and be like, we need to celebrate a year. What the hell do we talk about? And then we'd be like, we should talk about our socials and what we're doing. But then it was like, well, who's going to do it? And so there was never like a leader. So we'd break it down to like, you get 2 sentences, you get 2 sentences.
You know what's really good though is after this year, we actually do stuff for our anniversary.
Like we finally
There's
do
something
events.
that's happening.
Yeah.
We're doing a production.
Jerry and I were talking about it before this, and I was like, these 2 first videos are going to feel so drastically different.
We didn't know who we were yet.
Because we just knew we needed to do a year, but we never really, like, saw the year as big of a thing. It was just like, oh, we should do a group video. And I think at this point in time, we maybe had 2 of these kind of days a year.
Right.
Otherwise, you saw 1 or 2 people, and then you were out. Twitch really opened it up for us to hang out together, because before, we were all solo filming and then would just peace out. So we only had to be here maybe twice a month.
The time commitment also became bigger.
Yeah. So and then it became like, oh, we're gonna stream. And I think that really did open up doors of like it becoming a team at that point instead of a channel.
You can tag us individually in the comments, and then you'll get the response from the girl that you want.
Probably not.
Here they are.
Somebody used to never comment on videos.
I still don't.
I still pretty much read 90, 8% of all the comments on YouTube, because obviously production is my scope.
And also, thank you from the bottom of our cold dark hearts.
She looks healthy.
We love you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I miss when she was healthy.
Yeah. I think that's the sad part is these are our friends. They were our friends. They don't see us as that anymore, but we still cared about them emotionally and physically. And so seeing anything that happens to them that feels not healthy since they've left feels like we've failed in a small way.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, if we had stayed friends somehow, I could have helped them through this.
Right.
We love sharing the
You can hear
laughter
people
with
in the
you.
back.
We love sharing the tears with you.
So right then, what you don't...
People are in the kitchen.
People refused to just give us... We're talking, this is a 4-minute video.
Yeah.
They refused to give us 4 minutes.
They were like rooting through the kitchen.
And he went out,
stuff.
and the boyfriend went out the porch door, which is right next to Kenzie. We just needed a few minutes, and they just wouldn't. They did not care. And you know what? That's okay. They weren't required. But I mean, we're talking...
But yeah, it was very much... We were trying to exist anywhere we could, and we didn't have a whole lot of professional privacy.
So I do think that's a little bit why I'm picking up on this feels very formal.
Send us version 1. We love you guys.
I was like, how do we end this? Do we still just stand there?
Version 1.
This song, Tobu, I want to say.
This was
We've used it for years.
So long we used this as the end thing. I hear this, and I think one of our videos is ending. Like, we showed up for this and then pieced out. None of us hung out.
The next years, you're going to have a hard time making it through without...
Yeah, no, this is going to be a rough ride. This is the year that I think about that I wonder
This one's going to be hard to watch.
The ones that left exist with this.
Yeah. This one will be hard.
Like how they look at that.
Just because there are a lot of people in this video who hate GP Now.
Yeah.
And are happy to be openly cruel and not, I don't know, there's still a certain portion of this third year video with people who still feel like you guys are somehow controlled into being here, which is crazy when you think 10 years.
Okay, yeah, this one's going to be a great time.
Okay, well, friend.
I love you.
10
Thank
years.
you for doing them.
And then now I'm going to hand you over to
Maddie.
To Maddie, because she was here
just
for
don't
these.
leave me alone, because I'll just cry the whole time. Here we go.
All right.
I'll explain what we're doing.
Hey.
Because I'm the only one who actually knew what we were doing today.
Okay.
Here's your headphone.
Thank you.
So this is going to be a roller coaster of the day. Yeah, welcome to the things that I have to live through all day. So we're watching every year video. I don't know if you remember this video.
No.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun one.
I don't look back at any of the videos.
That's what I was saying when I got in here. Like, I usually watch the first drop and I never look at them again.
Yep, that's what I do. Yeah.
And you can talk about whatever you feel and things like that. We're gonna see how this is. So last one was in Kenz's garage still. This is the first time we had our own studio. And then yeah, we gained Mars and you at this point. And we lost Molly, because we lost Molly while we were in the garage. Baby! This is also bows, whiwhich weren't in the last one, I think.
Oh, this is when we started wearing the bows.
I think this is when I transferred into this constantly.
Look at your hair.
Because I started bows when we started Twitch, and at the 2-year mark, we hadn't started Twitch yet. It was a couple more months.
This might make me cry, and I'm gonna just be a blithering idiot. Glorious.
Hello, ladies, it's me.
Yeah, this is gonna be... I wonder how many people from this video, because I don't remember who got into this video, how many we still speak to. Oh yeah, and Steph was here by then.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be the thing. And she decided to wear cat ears all the time. Look at you. First time really haircut.
Oh my god. Wow, look at
me. Sobbing. Who's in here? Baby! The amount of little babies we had in our community that watched us.
I don't want to watch this anymore.
Nelson. And Nelson has a baby and a wife now.
And I just want to let you all
I made it a whole
Like-
minute.
No.
The way you connect with us all on Twitch.
Salty's gonna be sweet.
See, I have such mixed emotions because so many of these people trashed me.
Yeah. Well, once again,
Yeah.
all of this out the window.
Yeah,
A lot of it.
That's why I was like, I'm not going to remember who's in this video because I think I blacked out so much of this community because they wrote me off.
People falling over.
I'm upset at my makeup. Me every video. I'm like, what is going on?
The amount of people in our community that were willing to turn a camera on.
Right?
Because, like, we don't often have that.
Yeah.
Always.
Sex Mania.
Wow.
I love your music.
I haven't thought about that in a long time. We used to send us
When it
songs.
becomes less about the games and more about the community behind the channel,
Oh.
that's
This
when you know
is-
you hit the jackpot.
Oh my God, Texas.
Baby.
3 years now.
Whoa.
Y'all have been a lot.
Whoa.
Baby.
Whoa.
Y'all make my day better.
You ever just see someone's name and it's like a flood of memories come flowing through?
He was on my
Damn.
my friends list. I was looking through one of my game lists the other day and I was like, damn.
Damn, indeed.
So cool that you're not just a normal YouTuber. You are considered more of my friends.
Regardless of what has happened throughout the years, they felt this way at one point, and they made a whole video and expressed their love and appreciation, and even looking back at it now, I'm still like, aw.
Yeah. Well, like, we know who these people are now.
Yeah.
Like, this community still exists. The names and the faces are different.
Now I see the channel as a community with both the Go
Oh, God. See, I have more makeup on this time. I really can't cry. Just like, that, yeah, could have cried no problem. This, a little bit harder.
Yeah, you wore a lot more natural makeup then.
I did. This is stirring up a lot of emotions that I knew that this was probably going to be something like we were going to do today, but holy fuck.
And Dan is still one of our reigning champs in subscriber.
No. Illegal.
Yeah, thank you.
Gonna ruin my mascara.
Same.
Oh my God. Adrian, you sweet baby.
Oh, happy 3-year anniversary.
We still see him at cons.
No.
It's great to know that he got to know the people, like, because, like, as close as he is with, like, Bells and Liv and things like that, he is still here, like, interacting with us.
Hello, beautiful.
I literally messaged her this morning.
Really?
Yeah, she posted something of her art. That was unnecessarily difficult.
I have a lot of different emotions from this video.
No.
It's like, can we not listen to this? What's the rest of this? Oh God, I was like, there's more to this video.
No,
what else do we say?
We always say our piece at the end of these videos. I know. Your wind up thoughts.
Let me get my shit together before I say anything. Wow, that literally meant the world to me. I haven't been on this channel for very long.
Now it's just you and me, baby. It's just you and me. These videos are the thing that always kept GP alive. Is the contact between us and our community.
You know, at first I was like, these are such cheesy videos, but it is. They are. They are cheesy fucking videos, but they still mean so much.
The first two that they watched with me, we're literally just standing there like, hey, follow our socials. Thanks for a great year. We're going to do some cool stuff next year. It was just us standing in a room not knowing what to say, how to, whatever. At this point, we exist in people's lives.
I never saw, like, all these videos 3 years ago just becoming such a community to me. And
what kind of form of torture? Motherfuckers.
Earlier, I was talking to Alex and I said, he's like, would you be a mom and a teacher right now if we didn't start this? I'm like, yeah, probably. And I was like, God, but it's so worth a different trajectory.
just welcome into the GP family, like, and without even.
Oh my God!
fucking love her.
These are people I talk to daily that I don't see anymore.
I mean, it's bound to happen with anything growing, and moving on is a thing in just any life, not just our channel, but just life in general. People move on, they do their own things. It's the same with going through school. It's the same through just being an adult. That happens, but it's just when you take a second and you
you see where paths sort of parted. It's hard to see.
Oh, it's really hard. I was just like,
hi, baby.
I didn't know at that time. Like, I was like, I don't know how long this is actually going to last. And I think we talked a lot about GP could die any day.
Yeah.
I think every year point has always been a reflection. And even in that year when it was my first one and it wasn't like, I wasn't there for super long, it was still a point of like, holy shit. I haven't even been here that long and people care about me. Yeah. People want to know shit.
5 months of you being here?
Yeah. And I felt so loved. And in that moment, I was like, I'm just going to stay here forever.
Mm-hmm. I think the next one's a little happier.
That's good.
We get our tattoos.
Oh my God.
And I think this is the thing that I think about a lot with the people who were with us then that are no longer with us. Is like how they look at that part of their body all the time. Because for me, it has a lot of like pride and like where we come from and whatever, because we're here. But when you have those like darkness things of like why you left, because I know some people left in a nice, kind way and they probably have that pride for that still. But some people have a lot of hatred around it. And I was like, man, that just lives in your skin.
I hope that they still look at things though and go, this is where I started, though.
And here we go.
I was going to say, no, we got clips. I remember.
I remember videoing it.
Shout out to Chris.
Yeah.
Still follow you, by the way.
There you go.
We had great conversation. There you are.
Yeah. There I am. Just waiting for it.
Yeah. So you feel it. You feel it. Those individual little pixels.
Oh, yeah.
Felt
Oh,
great.
yeah, the tiny little squares. Oof. But at the time, I had also put it on my ribs because I was still going through teaching school, and I needed to be able to put it away.
I just wanted something on my ribs.
Hopefully I don't cry this year.
Oh my God, when I cut my hair for the first time,
that.
this is when I decided I was going to, I needed to give up the bows, but I couldn't fully give up the bows, so I wore jewelry with bows on it. Like, just a year jump, how much we all changed our looks and vibes and things.
You know, we kind of wanted something
I
special.
loved when she cut her hair.
I did too.
I still think it looks good.
Because forever, never, even when there is no more girls' play, if...
No. Still here.
Still here, baby.
Still here.
Still here, still kicking.
Girls' play feels permanent to me. I have basically grown up.
That hits different.
Yeah, that one hurt a little bit.
I think that this is the hard part to watch people that were so proud of it, just like we were, and then life shifted enough for them no longer to be proud of it.
I know it was once important to you, and I think I try to hold on to that more than anything.
At this point, this was truth. This was fact. But it is warped since then.
Baby put on lipstick.
Yeah, look at you.
Baby has some crazy hair right now, but like that's okay.
I think this is when you were going through your bangs issues, where you wanted to grow them out, but you hated them, so you would just try to put them away everywhere.
Yeah.
Finally found strength in myself, and
this was a big growing year for her.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like cutting her hair, letting just toxic things happen, be let go that year. As much as like we're not all the same team, I think our friendships were so big then. Like each of us helped each other survive something big in our timelines, like our life timelines. Something happened to us during this that we needed that friend core to help us out.
It's kind of hard to express to you guys how much we appreciate you. And sometimes
still is.
Still, every year. How do you say thank you?
Every year I feel like I say the same thing, but I'm like, I still don't know how.
No.
Did a lot of growing here, and I'm sure
I still
I've got a
think
lot
that's
more
true.
growing to do, but I'm not going anywhere, and I don't think any of the other girls are going anywhere.
Hi, baby. It's just us.
We didn't.
We didn't go anywhere.
We didn't go anywhere. We're still here.
I was never really close with a bunch of girls. And now these girls are like my sisters. If I have to hide a body, call him Trev.
Oh my god.
Less than 3.
Nailed it.
Like a heart now, does it?
No, I don't. Thank God that wasn't how we would do it. It's a choice.
It's a vagina heart.
It's a vagina heart. I mean, girls play, you know. Wait, can I show off my... Wait.
I was like, I can't. It's very much under my dress. I have to like flash the whole world. There it is, all healed.
I regret nothing. No. I love that tattoo. That was a really big deal. I remember because I was like, I've been here for 2 years. I'm getting this on my body.
This was the year it really became more real because we were out of the garage, we were in our own space, and we were making enough to sort of cover things finally, even just our rent and internet, so that it wasn't always out of Alex's pocket at that point.
I'm really happy that he did sit down here with you and watch these videos because he is, and has always been here since the very beginning and has helped this channel grow.
He is the actual glue to the channel.
Yeah.
Like the actual glue that makes this run. Are you ready for more people?
Yeah.
I don't remember what 5 years is.
I have no idea.
I don't know what we did when we got them. We're going to gain some more girls, and I have no clue what that's going to be like.
Is it just us in this video?
Yeah.
I think, and then Sky was helping us film because she wasn't really like in
she
the
wasn't
team
really
yet.
there yet. She was just coming back to help out.
I literally like think about this, but it just feels
so few of
like
us.
such a big team in my head because we're normally a big team. But it just was.
There was
us.
quite a while where it was just us.
Like, it's crazy to think from what you and I just watched for 4 years to jump to this because it's a large jump. Because at this point, you and I are the only ones from the 4-year video still in it.
4-year was our tattoos.
We talked about that downstairs a little.
Yeah. This was after the biggest shift in the team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like this
right
was
after.
Right after we had the first big fallout of changeover of team, and then you could see that just by like who's here.
Right. Yeah. We came out with the song video of after being on, I think, the team's very first hiatus ever.
Yeah,
I know
for
that
like a month.
Yeah, we took a month off, didn't do anything, didn't put out any content, almost stopped being GP.
Yeah.
And then this very small group of people got in a group chat and were like,
let's try it again.
No, let's do it just for like 1 month and see how it goes, and maybe it'll be okay, and maybe Liv will be with us, but we're not really sure. But we hope so. And then,
All right. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I can't believe it's still like 3 minutes long
I know.
compared to what Mads and I have been watching, like 20-minute thank you for the year things.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, you got baby bangs.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had very baby bangs when she first started.
Aw.
They came back every once in a while.
It's so funny because when I watch stuff like this is just kind of how my brain sees you guys all the time still.
Yeah.
I can't remember what we were talking about.
I need to bust out that bat jacket again.
I don't know.
Just weird shit.
I remember we were just having a conversation. We just took all of the audio away.
Right.
It was just like enjoying each other's time on like a hike thing, but we had to make it to the water line by sunset.
Yeah. Right, that's why I have my phone out, because I'm like, we gotta go.
I know, we're all like,
it's time.
We have a random point on this map that we gotta get to.
Yeah. This was 2017,
18?
18, I think.
2017.
Yeah.
I think we started in 17.
Started in 17 and filmed this in 18, yeah.
Yeah, because we started in 13.
I think I was pregnant in this video.
Are you technically pregnant? Technically.
Technically?
I don't think we
stages.
knew. Yeah.
So
This is so
This picture is
sweet.
what sticks out in my mind
Aw.
from this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this was the first time she really got to come in and help. And
Uh-huh.
so
Yeah.
she followed us. And then this is the first time she really
one of the cameras
was like on the front part.
Yeah. Make me feel emotional.
Well, and Sky was a big reason that we were able to keep going too.
Right.
Yeah. Like, as much as this team here was ready to go, it was really great to have her and have her be like, I'm willing to help too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In a way, she was like a fresh person instead of someone that went through the trauma with us.
Yeah. She was a lot of the perspective I think we needed at that time because like we'd just been through so much so fast.
Yeah. And she was like, nah, screw it, let's go.
Yeah.
I liked that one was so simple.
Yeah.
And it's still like, I think especially now it hits different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that is a
It hit hard then, but now it's like a calm, like this is where we restarted.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just like I remember Alex being like, just go take a walk in the park. Just go take a walk in the park, record it. Like you can talk about whatever, do whatever.
Yeah.
Just like
Well, we still weren't sure if we were really plant our feet again.
Yeah.
So it was like, we're not going to do anything huge. It's like, we're back, we're big, whatever. It was a quiet, like, okay, let's start again.
Yeah. It's really nice to look back at these videos and to feel different than we did then.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I think there was like a little bit of this sense of defeat when we made that video.
Yeah.
Defeat and connection of
Right.
like, I'm really happy to be here. We're really happy to be this team. But holy shit, things are different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now looking back at that, there's so much like peace in my heart when I watch it where I'm just like, yeah, that was good. That was us following a sunset and having a great time together and knowing that we were going to do what we were going to do and see where the journey took us.
Like, we were really trying to, like, get back into a space where we're like, okay, we can be creative again instead of just, like, trauma surviving.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. It's very survival mode.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. This video is so like positive in my brain.
Yeah. This also had to be pretty fresh because if we did it on the anniversary and the timeline of when the girls left, like, I mean, not to put it in that perspective, but you guys lost half of the team.
Yeah.
And you guys lost half of your friends.
Yeah, we made a comment
half of
in
the
fourth
And
year.
half of the community. That's the thing that I saw is the people that Nikki and I started with and knew as our friends and the people who were supporting us for the beginning of our time here.
Yeah.
All of them almost left.
Wiped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some came back, but so many names I've just never seen again.
Yep. Can I just say real quick though, thank you for those of you in the community who are still here from all that.
Yeah. And thank you to the people who came back.
Yeah.
The number, like, especially recently, I've seen the number of people that, like, have been gone for years and then just like, hey, hope everything's cool and, like, are around again is crazy.
Yeah. I'm really glad you stayed.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's been a long ride.
It has been a long ride.
Maddie and I are soft.
I'm really glad.
I got a bunch of tissues.
I'm really glad that, like, I remember I was literally sitting on my floor next to my cat's food bowl. Like, that's the visceral memory I have next to my window, just like wide-legged, looking at Eric and being like, I don't know if I have this anymore. And like everything is so crazy right now because we just got a text of a resignation.
Yeah. Like, my visceral moment was I was at breakfast and we had taken the day off. And so it was supposed to be this calm, get some sleep today, do a refresh. And like, I was at breakfast near my house and I don't remember exactly who was with me, but I remember looking Mike in the eyes after looking at my phone and just being like, oh my God, I think this is dead. Then he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, this is the craziest message I've ever gotten during when I thought we were good. Like,
Yeah. I remember there were talks of sitting down. We met back in the building for the very first time. And then I remember you looking at Alex and being like, do I need to go back to work? Because I need to know now. I'm ready to go back to Target. And it was a no.
All of my savings was spent in that next 4 months.
Damn.
Like, I just pulled every little penny I had. And thank God Mike was, like, a good support of our bills because, I scraped by with what I had saved up at that point to survive. I think bringing YouTube back was the hardest.
Yeah.
Like, streaming, we're like, okay, we can just enjoy the moment and we'll just have to like have our mods have our backs.
Yeah.
But getting back in the YouTube box and rebuilding that end.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about all the drama in between that.
Yeah, well, and especially because the immediate last video that YouTube saw was everybody saying, we're a unit, we're together, we are gonna come back from this, we're just taking a break.
Yeah.
And then to
then
come
we
back with
didn't.
like
Never mind.
3 short, like 2 less people and being like, hey,
This is us now.
This is awkward, but
Well, we lost subscribers.
Yeah.
I remember that was
Oh,
the
yeah.
quiet thing of we were focusing on other numbers when we could because we were actively watching YouTube
slowly die.
Yeah, like I want to say tank, but like ultimately it never tanked. But like
It just got
we
real
were
quiet.
losing thousands by the day.
I think this was the time that I had never dealt with losing so many people.
Yeah.
Like not even just our group, but other people in my life.
Yeah.
And our community. And having to accept that when I have never dealt with something so feeling like such a low blow in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And that sucked.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks. I mean, that's what this video is we looked at each other and we said, this is gonna fucking suck. And it's gonna be hard, but holy shit, I really love you guys already.
Starting from scratch again.
So let's fucking do
That was
it.
like, that was good. Like, that was a good, like, starting from scratch was good for us.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so much healthier now.
Seriously.
Jesus Christ.
Let's get this ball rolling.
We need another person.
We gotta go. Come on, let's go.
We gotta gain our child.
Oh my god, you were here already. There's
Oh my
mic.
God.
They're talking
You're
already mic'd.
You're so good.
Hi.
You're so shiny.
I am very shiny.
I love you, Sparkle Bitch.
Sparkle bitch.
Put it on my grave.
This was the first anniversary I feel like we had kind of our legs again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was more of an actual celebration of like, we've done a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is part of why we streamed it instead of making a video because we were like, let's just have a little party.
Yeah.
Let's just play games, hang out,
This
have
is
like
very
a
much a
little party.
like and we had talked about like how much the community had helped build us back up, and we wanted to spend the day with them.
Yeah.
We didn't want to just do a video that dropped in front of them. Like we wanted to be able to spend time with them.
Yeah.
Oh
my God.
Dance off.
What even is
started.
it the same?
Oh
this
my
is like
God.
good.
But
Back
the
when we
underwater
changed it
one.
every month.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, in your body.
That looks so good.
It's like, Patty, don't move.
God.
Our dance moves.
I
are much
can't pay
better,
attention
guys.
to anything else. Just Sky and
You really do be white girls in the club.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh yeah, we moved Maddie's box around.
She on the couch.
There we are eating Domino's probably, right?
The now us
Probably.
probably
Love
sex doll
Domino's.
Right there.
Yeah.
I love that. It's just like, how many places can we put Maddie?
Oh my god, girl. That titty shit.
Damn.
They've always been there. I just used to hide them.
You just put them away.
You just t-shirt it.
Wish you made videos more often. Us too.
Speech.
Oh my gosh.
Good God, the things that you guys did while I was trying to say things.
Yeah.
Best way to end a speech.
But yeah,
Arms.
I just love you guys.
Arms.
I miss you guys so much. This made my
Ooh,
night so
that
hurt.
Ooh.
Oh my God. He's busting it down. Look at him go.
This is when he kept putting his arm out.
Yeah.
For the first times too. He would like be a hand somewhere.
Fucking Paul. God damn.
Yeah, Jesus.
Paul?
Yay, there you are.
I was like, I feel like I'm here eventually.
You in the blanket.
But where?
For free.
Everyone was getting comfy and I wanted to
Baby.
get comfy and then I found Liv.
Yeah, I was like, I can't remember why I was late, but something happened too.
I was so tired.
Yeah, I can imagine.
My
dude.
body still hurts so bad.
6 years on YouTube. Go.
Good job, guys.
still does.
I think at that point, none of us had anything to say about YouTube.
Like, we were here, but, like, we still weren't really proud of ourselves yet.
What's crazy is I see pictures of you being Skyped in and stuff, and it doesn't actually click in my head that you are legitimately being Skyped in. That there was a period of time that we functioned without you in this building.
Yeah,
And
it was a long time.
with
It was
you.
a long time.
Yeah, like,
Guys, remember when I lived in Philly?
I think about it all the time.
To this day, you're the only one that's ever left and still come back.
Mm-hmm.
And then Alicia.
Getting our baby.
I still barely knew everybody.
Yeah.
And you can tell.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you came in December.
Yeah.
Like, your
Yeah,
very
so I-
first time was in December,
Yeah.
and then you were like,
It was like a few
still
months later. Yeah,
slowly
yeah.
rolling through.
And I mean,
Yeah.
props to you though, because at this point we're all snuggling on the couch, we're all hanging out. The first 2 videos are us like stiff standing next to each other, like, I don't understand these humans. But yeah, there was still that like, I'm new.
It was me in the corner eating a breadstick that I
Like-
was like, yeah. Yeah, that was me.
Right? Can I tell you a secret that might not be a secret?
Uh-oh.
So you came in,
Came.
and then you joined.
love you.
And then you weren't fully joined. And then there were talks of who knew Alicia? And I was like, Natalie, you knew Alicia from college. And she was like, no.
Barely.
You knew Alicia from college. And I
We didn't
went,
know where you came from.
literally never. And then we were like, Maddie knew Alicia from college. But Maddie didn't live in the state. And so we all just thought that you knew us from Maddie.
Yeah.
Until Maddie finally came home months later and was like, I don't know her. And then
I was like, I think I saw her at a party once.
and then the whole team realized that none of us knew.
I am literally Joe Goldberg.
Somebody knows her.
Okay, well, to clear the air, Natalie and I worked together in the scene shop.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, like that's
that bitch knew me.
She did not tell me that.
We worked together in the scene shop.
She was like,
we had classes. Because when you were working on Sweeney Todd, you were like, yeah, I know Natalie through working in the scene shop. I didn't just show up.
Yeah, no, half of us like realized maybe that just happened. We were like, I really thought somebody knew her. And Matt was like,
This bitch. Natalie was like, I don't know her.
oh my god.
Maybe she just meant I don't know her well.
and then we're like,
I don't
well, we
know.
like her now, so we're gonna keep her. But I don't know where she
It
came
didn't
from.
matter. But that's the secret I've never told
That's
you.
so
is at
funny.
one point we all looked at each other and wait, who the fuck knew her?
That's how I found out about GP was because Natalie and I had a conversation of, where are you going? I'm going to work. What do you do for work? Oh, shit, that's really cool. And then here I am.
Yeah, my full
that
understanding
makes
when
sense.
you got here was that Nat had knew you, but that you ran in Maddie's circles.
No, I just saw Maddie get really high at a party once. That bitch was on the couch. Like,
It was
in
funny.
the couch.
That was like that's the only thing I knew. It was like Nat had like somehow talked to you so that you knew how to be there, and then I thought you were somehow in Maddie's like friend theater group.
It's
so
amazing. I'm nervous about this next one. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
My whole day has been nervous.
Yeah, I'm sure. I can't even imagine.
For real.
You out here on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
A roller coaster of emotions.
Are you ready for this one?
No.
Oh.
No, stop it.
No. I will say, this video sucked watching it from Philadelphia.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, baby.
One of our top
Yeah.
clips on the channel is you reacting to it from
Me
the very first
sobbing.
time.
Yeah. Because you didn't even know it was coming.
No.
Because you
Yeah,
were part
we had
of
all
it.
done it, and you hadn't seen it.
We tried to emergency fly you out too to try and be a part of it, and we just couldn't make it work.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, From the Ashes is the title of this video, and that's what this represents, is having a new team and moving out of that. But I also think a lot of us were in weird spots at that time.
I don't want to watch this video. I refuse to
At
watch
least it's
this
only
one.
5 minutes, man.
It doesn't even matter. It was the longest 5 minutes of my life.
Well, here we go. This is also the first time we got the drone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid drone.
Yeah.
We still need to use it
We've
again.
never used it.
We used it for my silk behind the scenes,
Oh, yeah, that's
and then
good.
never again.
It's hard to fly.
You know how much that thing is?
$1 quadrillion at least.
Alex put so much work into this, too.
The
Yeah.
amount of times we filmed the feet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, go back. Yeah, start over. I don't think I've watched this since.
I haven't watched
not
any
either.
of these since the first time they went up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, there's a reason I don't watch any of these.
Oh my god, my hair was like
Oh my
semi-purple.
gosh.
Forgot
LOL.
the wigs.
Redhead live.
Redhead live. This is wild. Redhead live in the wigs.
This is the first time I ever saw my butt.
I remember.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah.
This was such a bold move, can I just say?
Yeah. I was mad at Alex this whole entire time.
Yeah.
We were getting along, but we were not.
Yeah. And then at this point, Batzel had moved here.
Oh, yeah.
To help us out. So
Yeah.
he's like flying the drones and everything.
Right? He was still so new, too, and it was like, we didn't really know how to deal with him yet.
The passing the torch.
In a good way.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way Alex also told me, just actually hit me and kick me. And I was like, no.
You're like, what? No.
Kick the shit out of me.
Do that. It's like, you can just beat me up. I'm glad that Alex isn't sad boy Alex. It's true.
Now he's manic Alex.
Oh yeah, this is the hardest part of the video.
Yeah.
Look how pretty your hair is.
I know, it's beautiful.
I asked him way too many questions during this whole thing. Like, why am I doing this? He's like, no, just trust me. Why?
Yeah.
Why am I doing this?
Yeah, I
am I
remember
gonna
just
hate
being
this?
like,
He's like,
I'm
just
not going to tell you anything, but I need you to run like you're sad, like I'm dying. And I'm like, what?
I hit my knees so hard.
Yeah, you did. You like skated into him.
I need him with both of my knees.
He had to try to still be dead, and you were like whacking the shit out of him.
It's fine.
The fucking knee brace, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Had to make sure she was good
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Baby.
Right, because she was doing crutches at that point.
Yeah.
But we were like, crutches are hard on the beach. Are you gonna die?
Alicia baby is still like, hi.
Am I wearing the same tights? That's weird.
Oh, they ain't got holes in them.
They do.
Okay.
They're just up here. See, and this just sounds like the last unicorn to me.
I remember that moment being so impactful of us all just like holding each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a weird way, we like needed this video.
Right.
We did, yeah. I think that 2020 probably would have been a very different time without this video.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Symbol
that I
crash.
was still stuck on the backlash that was going to happen because I didn't know what he was going to do, but I knew
Yeah.
it was going to cause some kind of a rippling effect,
Mhm.
and I just wanted it to be over
Yeah.
when it had like just to heal, and then this was going to like this
Rip
felt like it
open
was
the
it felt like it
wound
was just
again.
going to rip up something new, and it kind of did, and it fucking sucked.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I was hesitant in every way
Mhm.
of like
It really
I don't know.
didn't though.
I thought
From
it
what
was
I
going
remember,
to.
Yeah, I thought it was
and
gonna be
I think there was
worse.
like one message that was like,
Yeah.
"Is this what I think it is?" And then other than that, it was just like,
I think like it for the public it
besides,
didn't. I think for her and I in our messages
Oh,
it did.
yeah.
Because I remember getting more messages of like, how dare you? Why can't you just leave this alone?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And stuff like that. Whereas like it was, we needed to have a voice.
Yeah.
And beyond that, it's part of our story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, it's not that we did this to bring up drama or bring up hate or past shit. It's not like we wanted to start fights. It's just that this was our anniversary video. 8 years? Question mark?
Yeah.
And this is part of our story. Like, we can't ignore that that's what happened. Just like today.
Yeah.
When you see this video, it's gonna be all out there.
Mhm.
Well, and it's like, it was a survival healing. And I think that we had not dealt with our emotions around that.
Yeah.
And this was the first time I think we really said that out loud.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I think for a 2-year period, we weren't allowed.
Yeah.
We just didn't talk about it. Like, it was, don't talk about it, don't bring it up. Because of, you know, how Liv felt. It was opening wounds that we
Yeah.
just didn't want to face.
Right. We did the big website dump and then just tried not
And
to
then
touch
just
it after that.
never. And I think this was the first time we owned it as part of our history.
Yeah.
And just said, yeah, you know what? And we survived it, and we're not going to hide from it anymore. I remember seeing it and being really proud because I know that was hard.
especially for Alex in a lot of ways. And then just seeing the story that I was telling, and I'm like, we did that, and I was proud, and I was so happy to see that. But I think in that moment, I was like, I need to go home.
Yeah. This, I think, was the first time you'd also seen, like, these are my people, and I'm not in this.
Yeah.
And that really set.
Yeah.
I don't.
missed
It
you.
didn't take you that long to come back to
Yeah.
after this. You were like, I need to be home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. And now, when I did come back, and it was, hopefully I never have to watch another video where I'm not in something like that again, because I was, woo!
Should we just start this one?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
A lot.
Yeah.
This is, you did help on this
I
one?
don't remember. I just remember really loving
Yeah. I remember what it is now. This is so cute.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep, I'm there.
Yeah, it came back to
I'm
me so
slowed down
fast.
there. Look at that. You
I hear that song
dancing?
and I can't. That was the first music video we actually did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How old were you in these ones?
Oh, God.
You're like 19?
I started this one. I was early 20s.
Oh, okay.
This is all 20s.
How old were you when you started on the channel?
No, this was like 24.
18,
23,
You were
24.
freshly 18.
Oh, yeah, no,
a
she
teenager.
couldn't drink or anything.
I remember that. I remember
Maybe
meeting some of you at Maddie's 21st birthday.
Yeah. Watching everybody's hair grow
There
is
you
crazy.
go.
Oh, and then yours got shorter.
Yeah, mine got shorter. That was the first time I let both go.
With your fucking
gum.
Gamma.
The gum.
How old were you when you started on the channel?
Like 27.
Yeah.
Crazy.
26, 27.
Babies. I was also 26, 27.
Yeah.
26 when I started, 27 by the end of the year.
I was 23, 24.
My God, my arms.
No bangs. It was the only no bang time I've had in my life. We went back.
Yeah. I went through that in middle school and I regretted it instantly.
Is it?
Oh, the music video. Oh my God.
Holy fuck.
Dancing.
Yeah. The grooving, the vibes. Yeah.
Yes.
I loved that wall.
That was one of my best creations.
Yeah.
Oh God, the toilet video.
Everyone on the toilet. Great.
I remember finally putting this wall up and then we moved.
Yeah.
No!
And then we all missed it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was fun.
That was such a good one.
Yeah.
That was nice.
That feels like so not long ago.
No.
It feels like yesterday and also 6 years ago at the
That
same
was
time.
1 month in this house.
Mm-hmm.
Holy
That's so
fuck.
crazy.
Yeah. We had just got here.
Yep.
Alex was talking downstairs and talking to Darian, being like, "Did you know that we painted this room?" And he went, "What? No." And I was just like, "Yeah." And I went, "Yeah, it was a group day. We all came in. We painted the entire like entry room together.
Not just that. I think we
The
painted
whole studio.
a ton
Yeah,
of
like, we
stuff.
did rooms
Yeah.
Yeah, that event for you guys is trauma for me. Because that's when I got kicked out during that. You guys did the whole re-event while I was gone.
Oh, geez, yeah.
That was when I was going through some stuff and I basically got fired for 2 weeks.
I promise you didn't want to paint. You didn't miss nothing.
Yeah, but it was one of those like
I
every
promise.
time it's like one of those like, oh yeah, we painted, it was a group day. And I'm like, yep, and I was not allowed to go.
I think we all went through like a weird time where somebody was upset because they weren't a part of something.
Well, I think it's also growing pains.
Yeah.
Every single person in this room has had to take time off because
Of something.
of trauma from past things.
Just life.
You know, we're you know, a group of individuals that have very strong personalities, and sometimes those personalities clash so much that you have to take a break. And that's not a bad thing, but it does give that intense emotion of fear of missing out when everybody else does big things. Even though the time off I still think was really necessary, and it brought you back stronger than you've ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember fighting to come back.
Yeah.
I think we've all had a period of time too where we've had to soul search.
Yeah.
Whether you've been here for 10 years or 5 years or 3 years. I think that this is not your standard life path.
Yeah.
I think for any of us, whether it's Alex or Darian or the girls here, and I think that at some point you sit down and you're like, what am I doing? Both in that this is the coolest thing in the entire world, but also like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Bring her in.
More people.
More people.
I don't want to watch the next one.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
For this video.
Me too.
Because it deserved more attention.
Yes.
Finally, the one that I'm okay watching.
Woo!
Yeah.
We worked so fucking
We
hard
all just
on
get to be
this.
cringy, and I love it.
I
It's great.
worked so hard.
Our bodies hurt so bad.
This is it.
This one just feels like a little bit of a party inside.
Yeah. This, I think, was the first year we didn't have to deal with something.
Mm-hmm.
We just got to like do something cool.
Yeah. A few days ago, flashbacks from this shoot came up on my Snapchat. And there was a lot of all of us dancing around and Alex getting dragged on the floor.
Yes.
And
The best part.
Sky pregnant dancing.
Yes.
Oh
my
She was
God.
so excited. It was
Uh-huh.
crazy.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh no,
and then all of our trauma of learning to dance in 2 different directions.
Yeah.
Realizing
it a week before filming.
Yeah. I don't even think it was a week. I think it was 2 days before.
days.
We had 2 days to decide which team was flipping because some of us learned it mirrored and some of us didn't.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep.
So there was trauma.
Still embarrassing.
But it was like creator show. Like, I don't know how to dance now.
It was us being really great content creators, being really great together, but not knowing how to dance.
I definitely don't think that it was any
I think it
trauma.
paid off though.
Yeah.
It was great. I love this video.
I forgot we sang.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Me too.
Feels different now.
Because we couldn't use the song.
We had to be serious, which was even better.
Freshly
Is your
buzzed
head
Maddie. Yeah.
Oh.
It was fresh.
It was super fresh. Oh my god, no hair, Maddie. Yeah, remember that.
Wow. This is my favorite part.
Yes, it was so fun. Listen, I know that you always talk about not liking the baby bangs, but I think they deserve a comeback just with better rest of your hair. They are so good.
Liv, don't look at Alex. Liv, don't look at Alex.
Love it. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot.
Remember when I was trying to cut it and you were like, no.
Yes. Sky being the little old man in the back. The number of times we had to do this part.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
The chicken.
Yes, the chicken.
It's so good.
So proud.
It's so good. Oh my god.
Oh my god, the outtakes at the end.
Remember when Alex was like, you don't need a gimbal?
Yeah. A millisecond to capture it and run.
I like that you were just like.
God, it's just the amount. Oh, jeez.
Bullcrap.
I am getting it.
I forgot we filmed everything twice, one on handheld, one on camera.
Yeah, I hate TikTok.
Vertical. Vertical. Vertical.
You're
I
like,
was filming
stop.
this and his
Vertical.
Vertical became like the dirty word for the day.
We had to refilm this so many times.
I know, Sky couldn't help it. Sky was laughing because Alex was laughing because he was like running at her.
I was recording him. That's what it was.
Yeah, that metal box went straight up his back every time.
Oh god.
And he made us do it like 4 times.
You know what we really could have used during this time? A Darian.
Yeah.
We needed extra hands. Alex
needed
was
a
like, I can do
Darian.
everything myself.
Yeah.
That was not true.
What?
We're like, let us go.
So done. Me and Liv
That's a
literally
wrap.
holding our breath the whole last shot because we were both scared
You
to
just
fall
tell how
over.
sweaty we are now.
You had been here 6 months?
I think so, something like that.
I don't even know.
Well, if this was filmed in March.
Yeah, well, because that time you were, 3 months full-time?
3 months.
And then we did
3
this?
months full time.
I guess 2 months because we did it before
Yeah.
this dropped.
And then I started in October.
Yeah.
So at least my first appearance was October, and it was only weekends. And then I was initiated full time January 1st.
That day was very crazy, very long.
I also remember wearing my biggest platform shoes ever for 10 hours.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
by the end of it, I was like,
You were like, I'll wear these shoes. And we're like,
Your legs are so tired. Remember when we thought it would go viral?
That was the thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that we also thought that filming that this day was going to be easier, and then it took so many more hours than we thought.
It was the first time we'd really rented a production space.
Yeah. That was the very start of us renting stuff.
That's crazy.
Why the hell, out of 9 years being here, we thought this was going to be kind of easy. Like anything we've ever done in any production value of anything has been kind of easy, or it shouldn't be too hard. Everything.
I just think it's a great example of production value.
Mhm.
Like this was the very first anniversary we did where we thought about production value. We rented a space, we got lights, we put editing into it, we were camera angles and this and that. And then look at what happened in the last year. We have Get Pwned. We have a new space. We rent things. Our photography has gotten a lot better. We've changed our content. Even on streams, we're putting production value in, whether it's different scene changes and hot ones and all sorts of stuff. Though this was just a moment in time, it really does translate the effort and the work we've put into all of our content all year around.
We have bigger, lofty goals than we used to that we achieve.
I specifically remember afterwards too, we kind of had a small group huddle and was just if it wasn't this team, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
We could not have, with every previous thing that has happened here, accomplish something like this. And that was a big emotional standpoint for the group.
Although it was a year ago, it doesn't feel like that was a year ago.
Yeah.
And we are doing stuff like that regularly, not necessarily on YouTube because that video flopped. So we didn't do it again. But we are doing other things. We were so proud.
I'm
still
proud of
good.
it. It was one of those things where even if it didn't go well, we were so stupid proud of it. We didn't care what anyone else said about it.
I said it so
nothing.
I was
we
we're
were
just dumb thing we did.
Beyond proud of something we had put together and created, and it did not matter who saw it or whatever. We wanted more people to see it, but it didn't matter.
The vigorous slapping.
And our last baby.
Hi, welcome to the cow.
Hi. I almost said
So
happy
comfy.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It could be. I mean, it's GP's birthday, so it is kind of a happy birthday.
I like
So, fun fact, Lindsay's been with the channel for 5 years.
Yes.
Right.
But she's only done our photo shoot.
Yes.
So, full-time date was...
I remember we were all wearing animal ears when we announced to everybody that she was
Does
full time.
anybody
That's all I remember.
I was a bunny.
I'm going to say that it
June?
was, June of last year.
Something like that.
It's been a wild year.
Yes, it
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all I'm still fangirling.
Do y'all remember your first Lindsay photo shoot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Her and I started boudoirs together.
I think mine was probably my very first boudoir.
I think most of ours was.
Because you came in technically around a little bit before Nikki and I, technically too.
Yeah.
You were here before us.
Yeah, I forgot
and
we
you
did
did
start
a
with
couple
Glamours.
photo shoots for the team. So Lindsay has been ingrained in the family of GP for a really, really long time.
It's been really special. Definitely.
Yeah, you've kind of gotten to the friend crew side for so long, and then it finally got to a point where we're like, nah, let's bring her to the friends.
I remember the day that Lindsay decided to approach us and be the first in my experience here of she sat down at the meeting table and said, "Hi, I've been having a really good time here, and I really love you guys, and I love doing your photos, and I love the things you do, and I want to make a little bit of a life change. So please, will you consider hiring me?"
Yeah, I was obsessed.
And she was shaking and crying and had
so
the
nervous.
biggest smile on her face, though, like a huge nervous smile, and then just shaking and tears vibrating.
Baby, yes. I cried. I'm not gonna lie. I bawled like a baby when they said yes because this is a very, very, very special job. These are very, very, very special girls. No. No.
Suck it in.
Nope.
There are tissues back here.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be your tissue daddy.
Thank you, Lord.
I am just tissue daddy.
And it changed my life because they gave me also a confidence to be my true self. And I haven't had that in my entire life. So that was really nice to have a group of girls that just support you and push you to be who you are. And I've just felt really confident because of them. So I appreciate them.
Tell me all about this, man.
You got it.
We're good.
You got it.
We're good. It's been an awesome year. I kind of was also looking back at photography of when I started versus now. I love it when the girls come to me and they're like, "Listen, I have an idea," and then my ear is just like, "Yes, yes."
I think that's a big part of this last year is we've all really honed in on being creative.
Yes.
And it doesn't feel like okay, we just have to hit these points. It's like, oh, I have this cool idea. Can we do?
Yeah.
And so we're like building and creating and have that freedom and having the space to do so. Like really building into our building. Like this room exactly like gave us so much more freedom and new kinds of videos. We've been collabing a lot more. Like our community in the streamer community has really grown.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see how we can be involved in that community and not just our like fan base and things like that, but outside of that of like other people's fan bases and like conventions and stuff like that we've really been able to like achieve this last year.
I think that we're also at a point with the team that we are at a solid spot in this building and with each other that we are fully able to let go and trust and collaborate and be creative together, which
That
I think
really
is nice.
Yeah.
It's not what it was where we were grasping at straws and fighting for our time and fighting for our life or fighting each other a little bit and finding spaces together and finding who we were. I think that we all have those moments still.
Yeah.
And I think we will, and that's part of growing. But I think that for the first time in a long time, we're solid enough to trust and make and create and have fun.
Yeah.
I think it's also really special that Sid was talking about like having or being able to be creative. And I'm sure back then when you guys had an idea of something that you wanted to do, you couldn't do it.
No, we had to do it the cheapest way possible.
You know, it had to be the cheapest way. It had to be, you know, what you could jump through the hoops to get it to work. And now because of the support and everyone that we have at the channel and how much it has grown, if we have an idea, we can do it.
Yeah. I mean,
And
hell,
that's
just
crazy.
sitting in this room right now, there are 3 cameras.
Yeah.
We started with a camcorder.
Three cameras, 2 microphones, rigged lights on the ceiling.
Like just the amount of equipment we can have to make our dreams and ideas come to life is so drastically different than even a couple years ago. Like even in our basement space, we had 1 camera per side.
Yeah.
And like maybe 2 lights. Like that was it.
All the couch videos with terrible lighting.
Yeah. Because it was just what was in the room.
Yeah. Also, I just want to add to of seeing the girls' growth in their photo shoots as well and that confidence and just y'all are freaking 100% full-time models now and I freaking love it. You guys are amazing and they just keep getting better and I'm like, okay, now I have to actually work now. But yeah, no, they're incredible and it's been really cool to see the growth that you guys have had like since I started too.
I think just
really
even
cool.
since I've been here in the last like 18 months or whatever, I've had 7 photo shoots now or 6. But the difference between my first one and my 7th one, crazy
difference.
Crazy even in the image quality and the projection that we've been able to do in the last 18 months.
But ultimately, and I'm sure Sydney can say this, I can say this, we've been around for a long time, I am so
immensely proud of the group that we have and the growth that all of you guys have had and just everything that has happened throughout the years, good, bad, no matter what it is. It is growth, and it has gotten us to where we are now and makes us push to grow even more for another 10 years. Yeah. For however long we can possibly go. Like, we're going to be grandma's play. We're going to be grandma's play.
That is the goal.
That's the team.
We talked about it today.
I don't know why, but that brings me so much joy. Get out of here, dirtbag.
Yeah. I want to be Skyrim grandma. Except not Skyrim.
We're gonna be Fortnite grandmas. Let's be honest.
That's gonna be the best.
I planned my whole life was to be a travel photographer and wedding photographer, and I was like, I have the best job. There's nothing can top my job. You know, I make good money. I get to travel on things. But then GP threw itself at here's the opportunity, and I'm just like, nope, that's better. I threw away everything that I wanted because I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Can we take a second to talk about, as a group, maybe go down and say what we thought we were going to do?
Yeah, that would be fun. I'd love to hear that. Yeah, I wanted to be a traveling wedding photographer my whole life. And I decided to switch to this because this just gave me so much fire, and I love it. Yeah.
I think ever since I was a kid, I wanted to create content. And that was something that I sat down and discussed with Alex and Sid the first day that I ever met them, was that this was something that I always wanted to do and always had in mind and always strived for. If we're talking about just realistic things, typically, I had dreams of being a social worker, which is wild for someone that hates children.
Hey, you're helping people out.
Yeah,
I get it.
And any of my goals have always been surrounded by if I could make a difference in someone's life. And that still carries on here today. And being a content creator and being able to make a difference in people's lives is incredible. And I wouldn't change it for the world.
I wanted to do stuff in makeup. I wanted to go to school for makeup. I wanted to make monsters for film. So there's always been something that I've wanted to do creatively. I even had ideas of owning a coffee shop because I was a barista for such a long time and really got into coffee. But it was always going to be creative things. And, I get into GP and I'm like, oh, this is a fun little side thing. Well, surprise! Here's your creative thing, bitch.
Yeah, actually, Alex and I talked about this in I think video 2. Around 3 year, I still thought I was not doing this. And so my entire trajectory was to be a science teacher for middle school. And then we were talking about it, I'd probably have children by now.
Miss Frizzle.
If I wasn't here, I would have children and teach high school, and that would be it.
Yeah.
But then I had given all of that up because I saw a different path that was way better.
I was working at a bar. So there's that. I was managing another one. I went back to school for pharmaceutical science. But I also was still modeling on the side. And I kind of gave that up because I had too many things going on. And now I'm here.
And now you're modeling not on the side.
Yeah. I'm not going to say I didn't miss it because I still miss it. I still miss flying over to other states, and modeling was a lot of fun. But it was just a lot to juggle.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that.
Yeah.
I went to school for theater and acting. I have a BFA with that, and I had full intention of graduating school, moving up to Portland. I had a step program. I was going to graduate school, then I was going to move up to Portland, then we were going to check out Seattle, then maybe we were going to think about California. And I wanted to be on the stage. I said no camera, no TV, no digital. Maddie one day was like, I'm gonna go do this thing, and I was like, girls play video games? I've only had men do that in my life.
I love this.
And I didn't understand quite the gravity of what this was, and what so much of what my passion was and my love was translated to this. That And there are days I miss it. There are days that I watch things or see my friends doing things and I so badly want to be on the stage again. But also, like, I don't know. This is my home now. And this is what I really love. And it's creative.
Yep. And you get to be a theater stuff.
yeah. It's different, but in a lot of the ways, it's still very much the same. And I would never give it up to wait tables and hope for the best anywhere else.
I kind of had a similar thing as Belle's where I thought I knew exactly where I was going. I also went to college, but not for theater, for art. I was an illustration major. When I started school, thought I wanted to do comics, but then realized it was a very sweaty industry, and it was scary. Deadlines are scary. So I kind of I wanted to do concept art for video games. That was like my big passion, especially toward the end of my schooling career. My whole senior thesis was about how the designs of women in video games can either negatively or positively impact women's actual treatment in video game spaces. And like, I did a whole like faux like set of 5 games in 5 different genres and made up 5 protagonists and like gave them backgrounds, designs. I basically made 5 fake games for my thesis. And then had to move back to Salem, got into makeup, wasn't really loving it. It was just retail. And then this just kind of fell into my lap. And in a lot of weird ways, it is so completely different than what I thought I would be doing, but so the same.
Yeah.
And it's very strange. And I miss painting. Of course, this is when I finally started crying a bit. But I am still doing a lot of art here. It's just not the same as like, now you're the tissue daddy. It's finally my turn. But yeah, it's something I've been trying really hard to like make myself get back into this year.
Yeah.
And I'm glad the GP has given me so many opportunities to still like make stuff.
Yeah. Feel that. For anybody that doesn't know, I went to film school.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Still my wildest passion. I still imagine myself designing and decorating sets for either theater or film. And thankfully, while our jobs are insane and take a lot of time, I do still make time to design and decorate sets when I'm able to. I just did Shrek the Musical, which is quite literally my fucking dream. And that's been really exciting. So I still do dabble in things here and there. And one day I'm going to make it to California.
Yes.
But I do still get projects here and there. This room is a really good example of things that do still fill my passion of filmmaking and design. And so it's been really cool. Even doing little things like setting up new scenes for streams. It's not exactly set design, but it's something that I created that creates like an immersion for our community. And those are the days that I'm most proud of, when there's new exciting things for people to look at.
She's very humble. She's amazing. I am so thankful that we have Alicia's talents on that. It just really just ups the bar. It's
She
really
designed and built this room. That's what she means
just
by
saying.
she says this room. She designed this, gave us a digital copy, found all the things we needed to order, and then spent a month hand painting all of the wall to make it look better, getting exactly what we needed.
My favorite fun fact is she designed it on Sims.
Yep.
I forget every time.
That's right.
I recognized it the second that
It's my
picture happened.
favorite thing.
I was like, this is The Sims.
So
it's a great way to visualize.
I think overall we can tell that everybody had things that weren't this.
Yeah.
But at the same point brought us here and contribute to what we do now.
Yeah.
And I'm glad. I want to remember where we've all come from, and that includes everybody else too.
Yeah. Even like the bad things that happened, we would not be who we are today or anywhere near where we are today without having had those setbacks.
Growth, baby. Yeah. And learning. Like, oh, you know what? That failed, but we're gonna learn from that and keep going. And it's been great.
We also couldn't
be here without all of you.
No.
Like in the grand scheme of things, that is not just with the girls who used to be on the channel, but also the people who used to watch us from the very get-go, who are still watching us.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, like,
you've even found us in the last week.
Yeah.
Like, you count.
This whole building is from your guys' support. Where we are now, the fact that we're full-time, the fact that we do what we do has a lot to do with all of you, not just us.
Yeah, I think without all of you, it would be this same group of women doing a lot of soul searching and probably doing some things that make us really happy, but also probably doing some things that made us not feel full. And I'm really glad that we have that because of you.
And you've changed lives. You've changed a lot of lives in here. And I haven't experienced such a family support. Like even in chat and whatever, you guys are always just the best cheerleaders. You make my day. And I don't know. That's just really special to have. Not a lot of people can say that. So I appreciate you guys.
Not to mention our lovely tech crew that we have assembled.
Amazing techs. Amazing.
Our amazing editing team that has helped us put passion back into YouTube.
Yeah. Also, sleepless nights on projects.
Oh my God, seriously.
So good.
I think that's hard to see sometimes is that, yes, we are the 8 front faces all the time, but there's such a squad of people that support us to be able to do what we do.
They make the jokes land.
Yeah.
We have
so many
They make them better, okay?
Alex. Yeah, and at the end of the day, none of us would be here, community editors, tech, us, without Alex. So happy 10-year anniversary, Alex.
Yeah. We love you.
I thank you.
You may be a lunatic, but you're our lunatic.
We do like every other video that we've ever made.
Oh
my God.
Everybody has the heart at the end.
Everybody.
You do, I do. Yeah, me too. Everybody.
I'm not doing it.
Liv and Lindsay are doing it. Lindsay.
I was putting away my cry wall.
We have to do it consistently, or else we'll never get one
Ready?
shot.
1, 2, 3. Ding.
It's the ding for me.
Did I nail it? Did I get it?
Good job.
Nailed it.
Now, in the wise words of Alex, let's get to work.
Oh my God.
Wait. Can we do it? Let's get cooking. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Wait, 1, 2. Wait, hold the phone. Okay.
You're the one that's controlling the phone.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's get cooking. Ding.
All right. That was good. Yes.
All right, let's go to work. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
A lot of shit can happen in a decade. Revolutions, social movements, climate change. And it sometimes seems the only thing that stays the same is watching girls on the internet playing video games. Video games. Hello. We are the ones that you requested. Been here longer than you expected. And after 10 years online, we can confidently say that some things will never change. But still we're unafraid of all the trolls and gamer gates. The point we need to make right now, there's a space for women online playing video games. Hey! This is the message we relay to all the girls who wanna play. What we really, really need right now is more women on the internet playing video games. So don't hesitate or delay. Turn your cameras on today. Let's leave the boys in the dust. Fill the internet up with girls playing video games. Video games. Don't let the double standards scare you away. Don't let the men who comment double chin have their way. I promise all you ladies that there comes a day when all their incel comments have been wiped away, and all your haters cannot seem to look 'cause they love watching girls on the internet playing video games. Video games. We get knocked down, but we get up again. You're never gonna keep us down. We get knocked down, but we get up again. You're never gonna keep us down. We get knocked down, but we get up again. You're never gonna keep us down. We get knocked down, but we get up again.